Red commons then. We'll see. We have number 5, just a solid creature, I guess. Hyena pack. It's inverted Summit Prowler. 4 mana, 3/4. Not. I mean,
if red is aggressive, it's worse than a Summit Prowler, but and red usually is. So I don't know.
Yeah, but it's still fine stats.
Yeah,
a bit above curve.
Okay. It's okay.
So not much more to say, I guess.
No. So number 4 we have Manticore of the Gauntlet, which is a 5 mana 5/4 Manticore.
Long name.
When it enters the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature you control. And when
which doesn't seem like red has a lot of, but just this guy had it.
Yeah, and when you do, it or Manticore of the Gauntlet deals 3 damage to target opponent.
So yeah, it's a 5 mana 4/3 that shoots the opponent for 3 when it enters the battlefield. It's fine.
It's fine.
Again, I'm not super impressed by red. Coming from Aether Revolt with a real deep red color, I think it was hard to find good combos here.
Me too.
Number 3, we have Emberhorn Minotaur, which I guess it's an easier to cast Summit Prowler with some upside because it can exert itself with Menace. Maybe you have a board state where it would trade 2 for 1, or you can get through for the last damage or something. It's still upside to be able to exert.
Yeah, it is.
Than to not be able to.
And it also grows into a 5/4 when you do. So, I mean, it's fine.
That's more aggressive.
Yeah,
than the
it
Hyena
is.
pack.
Yeah, it is.
So
it's still not great, but it's fine.
Yeah.
And then number 2, we have Electrify, which is 3 and a red instant, and it deals 4 damage to target creature.
Yeah, it's the Chandra's revolution of the set. Sorcerers turn into instant. Instead of locking down lands, you get instant.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I like Electrify. It's probably better than Chandra's revolution.
Yeah, I think so too.
Instant makes it flexible.
Mm-hmm.
And last we have Magma Spray. I mean, these two removal spells are pretty similar. One is cheap and good early, which you need sometimes. The other kills bigger stuff.
And I guess the exile is relevant in the
because of Embalm.
Yeah.
Embalm and maybe it's only that, but it will also be good for standard because you can kill Scrap Heap Scrounger and cost like that. So red, okay, 2 solid burn spells as they usually have.
Yeah, and
I mean, we came from Shock and Chandra's Revolution. This is pretty much the same, and a lot worse on the creature curve.
Yeah, I think so too.
Than Aether Revolt.
There's no 2 mana 2/1 first strikes here.
That makes a 1/1.
No.
So move on to uncommon. Maybe it turns better there.
I don't know about that.
Number 3, we have Ancrop Crasher. You have had 3 mana, 3 powered guys with haste before. This only has 2 toughness, but it can also exert to name something that it cannot block. Yeah. So in an aggressive, you play a 2-drop into this, maybe attack big, and they might not even be able to block then. And then you play your 4-drop, and sometimes you use this and exert it, and their big blocker cannot block. I don't know. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. And I guess, if you have stuff that can remove blockers and
curving this into something that turn 4 untaps it. Maybe you're white-red for some reason. Turn 2-drop, then this attacking, exerting, they cannot block. Turn 4, untap this, and you attack with it again.
Yeah.
So if you can combo with it.
Number 2, we have Trial of Seal. So it's 2 in a red enchantment. It's the red trial.
Second trial we have, so far.
And when it enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to a creature or player,
which is good.
And when you play a cartouche, it can bounce to your hand. So you can, if you can get this to trigger twice, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it also is reach in an aggro deck because you can deal the 3 damage to the face. I like Trial of Seal.
Yeah, me too.
Number 2, 1. Deem Worthy. And
this is a card I like.
Yeah, I think it's depends on between this and Trial of Seal how your deck is built, but it is still close to the black common. 5 mana, kill something big.
I mean, the thing is 7 damage to our creature. There's basically no creature in the entire set that will survive this, except for like a hexproof,
indestructible and whatever.
That's the only 2 creatures that survive this. And you can still play this for 4 mana.
That's the good part.
Yeah. It still do 2 damage or something. Maybe kill off like a 3-drop.
Sometimes you have to kill something with 2 toughness, and dealing 7 then is just overkill.
Exactly.
And then it's better to get the card back.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the sighting part is what pushes this past Trial of Seal.
Yeah, and I think people will mostly cast this for 4. Dealing 2 damage to a creature and draw a card.
But it's good to be able to just kill a big green stompy guy.
It's awesome. That's why this card is good.
Yeah. So this was it for red. We actually have no honorable mentions. We don't have any look out for this. I guess red is part of a blue-red deck that could care about instants and sorceries.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not really seeing the payoff in red so far. So we were pretty underwhelmed with this color.
Yeah.
And I guess they shift pretty much from set to set.
They do.
But we'll see. Maybe red will be a good support in when we're looking at the archetypes later this week.
Yes.
Now we're moving on to our last color, which is green. And that's it. See you there.
Bye.